Hello guys, what is up, what is up? Welcome to another live video. Today is going to be super interesting and super quick. I'm doing YouTube in front of me, so if you're on Facebook or Instagram and you're not subscribed to my YouTube, then please go over and check it out because we're super close to 1,000 followers and I'm really trying to break that barrier of 1,000 followers this month. But I'm going to give it a quick second, so if you are joining in as talking, please let me know who's joining in the comments. I see someone's joined on YouTube. What's up? What's up? We're talking about cheat meals. So we're getting right into it. I'm going to give you guys some really helpful info, and it can even help you stop binge eating, stuff like that. And if you're watching this on one of the replays, because I'll be putting this on Instagram after, as well as possibly Facebook, then do let me know with the hashtag replay. But I do have a few reasons here why cheat meals suck. And I know you're probably thinking like, wow, your whole diet's a cheat meal. What are you talking about? But that's actually not the case. I follow a very strict macro nutrient regimen, and I'm pretty good at putting food choices in there because I have a ridiculously high calorie intake. So it's a blessing and a curse. I just finished the last meal of the day, and I really didn't want to eat it, but I'm bulking up right now so I can compete pretty heavily in 2022 and see what I can do there. I'm not going to take anything less than a win of a pro card. So yeah, I'm being pretty public about that. I'm not backing down, and I'm going to fucking crush it. Okay, so thank you everyone that is joining in, and we're going to get into the main reason why cheat meals suck, right? Number one, it creates a bad relationship with yourself and food. What you're doing is, if what you're doing is eating your, restrictive diet throughout the week, and then you have a cheat day or a cheat meal on one day of the week, right? What you're doing is restricting food choices throughout the week, not allowing yourself to have certain foods, potentially believing they are bad for you or they will prevent you from getting to your goals, but that's not the case. Science has proven time and time again that food choices do not matter for body composition. And if you have any doubts at all, go ahead, right to my Instagram profile, and the highlight reel that's called 30-Day Cut, you can see exactly what I ate throughout 30 days as I lost 15 pounds. And I dropped about, I think, 6.5% body fat in that 30 days. So it was pretty hardcore. I went into a pretty severe calorie deficit for it. But again, my calorie intake is pretty high. So that's why, it might seem like I had a lot of, I was eating a lot of calories or whatever, right? But for me, it was kind of low. And Wally, hey man, how's it going, Wally? Good to see you, bro. I know I just gotta get rid of these notifications as we go. But yeah, if you don't want to have a bad relationship with yourself and food, then, don't do cheat meals and don't restrict yourself to certain foods throughout the week and then have a weekend or a weekday of cheat meals. For me, I did that for years and literally was stumped as to why I was making progress. I was like, I'm eating 3 meals of chicken and rice throughout the week. I'm eating oats. That's pretty much it. Why am I not losing fat, right? However, it was those cheat days that caused me to not make progress for literally 4 years, right? So, you know what I mean? I just want to save you guys time and energy from wasting it and doing things that I've done, mistakes that I've made, and hopefully give you guys the opportunity to get better results with less effort just by learning from me. Okay, so that's my intention with this. Okay, so also another thing is as well, when you do restrict yourself from those foods, it's like you're punishing yourself. And you don't need to do that, right? And yo, Jerzino, good to see you, bro. Welcome to the live stream. Thank you for joining in. You don't need to do that. You know what I mean? It's just ridiculous to diet in a way that is like you're punishing yourself. Totally ridiculous, right? And what that can lead to, number 2 reason, is it can lead to binge eating. Hello, Native Princess 666. Good to see you in here. Thank you for joining. By the way, if you guys do have any fitness questions, let me know in the comments and I will answer them as we go too, right? But yeah, it can lead to binge eating, restrictive dieting. If you are restricting your food choices throughout the week and then you have that cheat day, a lot of times what happens is people just binge eat on that cheat day, right? And look, I have a lot of people on the Facebook, but unfortunately, I cannot see any comments. I don't know why that happens like that. So thank you for joining in. And maybe if you do make some comments, then I'll be able to see, but I can see the thumbs up. So thank you. But yeah, you know what I mean? That's something that I've personally dealt with, binge eating, emotional eating, stuff like that, and restrictive dieting, and then going into a cheat meal. Most times what happens is, you've been restricting yourself so heavily throughout the week, you just totally lose all control for that cheat meal or that cheat day. And what does that do? That is going to squash your progress. It's going to destroy all the hard work that you've put in throughout the week, just like it did for me for 4 years. Okay, Candace Scott is watching. Hello, hello. Good to see you. I can see that pop up, so that is good. Maybe it's the progress of the Facebook live stream. And then I'm just going to read my notes here. Okay, the third reason, right? You know, most people, when they do cheat meals or cheat days, they don't track it. They don't measure it, right? And from a scientific or mathematical standpoint, however you want to look at it, it just makes zero sense. Why would you have a certain calorie intake, even if you're not doing tracking? If you're following a meal plan throughout the week, that's tracking, okay? That's literally the same thing. You're eating the exact same amount of calories and macronutrients day in, day out, and then you have another day or another meal where you don't track at all. It makes zero sense because you don't understand what you're doing. A much better idea than that would be to simply have a calorie cap on that cheat meal, or to track it all so you at least know what you've done. One of the things I really hammer home with everybody on the Limitless Results team, all of my clients, is that if you are cheating on your diet, if you are going over your macros, you need to track it so that you're self-aware and you're aware of what you're doing, right? You know what I mean? Common sense dictates that if you're not tracking it, you don't know what you're doing, okay? So, you know, no sense. I think I'm going in a circle there, so I'll kind of wrap that point up, right? And then, yeah, number 4 point is going to be like, why do you feel the need to binge eat or go overboard on those cheat meal days? Are you in fact under eating throughout the week? And again, if you're not dieting with the specific type of diet that I practice and advocate that most people practice, then you're not really going to know. You might know if you're tracking if you're following the meal plan throughout the week and then you're tracking your cheat meal. You definitely might know, you might have a better idea of that for sure, right? But if a coach doesn't tell you how many calories and how many friggin' macros you're eating throughout your diet, that's a bad coach. I'll call him right out. So tag him in the comments if you have a coach like that, or if you know a coach like that. I really don't care. I'm calling him out. That's a crap way to coach people. You're not teaching them what they need to know, right? But yeah, that's pretty much it. Those are my 4 points on why you shouldn't do cheat meals. And I'm going to tell you guys exactly what you can do instead to actually get better results now, okay? And it is to track your food and your macronutrient intake throughout the week. And also, if you want to have a cheat meal, what I do personally is carb cycling, right? And I do have a few clients on that as well. The ones that are more advanced can handle it better. But it is a little bit more of an advanced technique that I don't recommend right away. I do recommend just tracking, keeping it consistent, and then that way, if you have a cheat day or a cheat meal that you want to do, all you do is make sure you don't go over your total calorie limit for that meal, and you can have whatever you want, right? And again, like food choices, it's literally been studied, scientifically proven, they don't matter at all for body composition. The only thing that matters is the calorie and the macronutrient content, okay? So I hope you guys found this helpful. I hope you really liked it. If you did, please, excuse me. If you did, please show me some love in the comments. Drop an emoji or something. Let me know. And if you guys drop some questions in there as well, I'd be more than happy to do some more videos on that and answer them live with a video, right? So don't forget as well, please go on over to my YouTube, subscribe on that. This is my first live stream on YouTube there. We got Instagram, Facebook, excellent, right? And I'm trying to get up to 1,000 on the YouTube, and I do have some more videos coming in there. So Jabber, good to see you, bro. We're just wrapping up, so please go back, watch the replay. I'm going to be posting it right away, and feel free to watch it on YouTube if you want, because we're almost at 1,000 subscribers. But thank you. Bye, YouTube. Till next time.